Theory of knowledge, popularly known as TOK, is a compulsory core subject of IBDP program. To introduce this subject, we have Mr. N. Tenzin Bhutia, who is head librarian and TOK faculty with Aditya Birla World School, Mumbai. Not only this, Tenzin is a passionate about promoting reading and lifelong learning among students. Welcome, Mr. Tenzin.
Thank you, Jyoti, for having me.
Same here. Now, as we know, Tenzin, that theory of knowledge is regarded as one of the tough subjects. So, can you tell us more about TOK and what makes it special and different?
Okay. Yes, as you correctly said that, Jyoti, the TOK is one of the core subjects of BP. There are three core. One is TOK and one is CAS and one is essay, extended essay. So TOK is one of them. And TOK is not particularly considered as tough. However, you can say that it is very confusing. Students often find them it's very confusing rather than tough.
Why so?
The reason is because you know that there is no particular prescribed textbook as such. We have to build the content. Of course, there is a syllabus, there is a guidelines, but there is no prescribed text. For one. Number two, the nature of a subject itself is you know, a kind of a you know, that looks like if a layman looks at that particular subject, looks like a philosophy or half of psychology. So when any layman asks me what is TOK is all about, I say that it is a similar sort of mix of a philosophy and psychology. That gives a better understanding for them. But actually it is not that. It is absolutely a very, very unique and different sort of a thing, which IB has beautifully structured to promote inquiry. That is the main you know, philosophy. And IB has beautifully invented their educational philosophy behind this TOK. Okay, in order to translate to in order to achieve their mission statement, and TOK is one of them.
True.
So that is you know, kind of now it sounds little complex. Now see, the TOK, the student is supposed to inquire and reflect about the complexity of knowledge. And you know that the overall, the crux of the TOK is to promote critical thinking, creativity, communication skills, and collaboration skills. That overall crux of the TOK. Okay, but I will also explain, you know, like it's very important. For me, it is not justified if I have not explained about the main aims of TOK defined by IB. Okay, so you know that the main aim of IB is depend on the center. You know that it depends on the whole. Depends on the one question. The whole TOK is depends on the one question is, how do we know what we know? So that is the main center, you know, which revolves around the whole TOK throughout the year. For the 2 years, students will revolve around this question. That is, how do we know what we know? Or how do we know what we claim to know? Okay. And then keeping that in mind, then the students, that they aware of interpretative knowledge, nature of knowledge, including personal identity, ideological biases, whether it is renewed, whether it is revived, or whether it is rejected. And the TOK also gives teachers and students opportunity to reflect critically on the diverse way of thinking. Since we are talking about the knowledge and the way of knowing. So diverse way, there are many ways and diverse way of knowing. There is not only one way that we should know. There are many ways, diverse way of knowing, and then TOK also, encourage, the role, you as a role of a knower, and what do you call, nature of knowledge in their own culture and in the other culture and as wider world. What is your role as a knower? What is the nature of a knowledge? So we get to explore this, and then as a thinker, as a knower, encourage them to become more acquainted with the complexity of knowledge, because knowledge is very complex now. It's no more remain as it becomes very complexity. It's a 3-dimension. So a student will be able to encourage them with more acquainted with the complexity of knowledge, and then at the end they also encourage to responsibly apply those knowledge to understand that this the world is very much interconnected yet uncertain, that. So then if they understand all this, then we hope that students, whatever knowledge they have, will apply knowledge in the world with a greater awareness and with more credibility. So that is a main aim of TOK. Yep.
So I have a question in my mind, Tenzin, how can one can decide that this is a particular knowledge that we are looking at?
See, actually, it's not about a particular knowledge what we are looking at. We talks about areas of knowledge, because I will come to you later on when you have the second question. See, we have, we reflect and we discuss through our various ways of knowing, as well as various area of knowledge. The knowledge where we produce from the different subjects. So when we look at different ways of knowing, what will be our target? How do we acquire that knowledge? How do we acquire? Because see, the problem here in this world is, we always have looked into only one way or one side or one perspective.
Correct.
The beauty of the TOK is that TOK will help you to look at from the different perspective. The TOK helps you, helps you to appreciate different cultural perspectives available in this world. And that you're rational then. So what happens is right now, that most of the trouble in the world it's because of one way looking at it. Only one way looking at it. It's one way traffic. You know that?
Right.
So that is like fundamentalism. But in the mission statement of IB, it says that sometimes other viewpoint might be right. So it also states in the mission statement. So through this mission statement translate through TOK.
Correct. So Tenzin, coming to its structure, can you just brief us about its structure and what are the resources required by a student in order to explore it?
Yeah, so structure, as I said, it's all sum up with one question, that is, what do you know, how do you know? Having said that, right now, this year, we have, the IB has changed the syllabus of TOK and many other subjects. So again, we have a new subject, new curriculum, I mean, change the curriculum. So the structure is like this, you know, that we have theme, core theme,
Correct.
that is knowledge and knower, that is knowledge and knower. And then we have sub theme. The sub is, you know, knowledge in politics, knowledge in technology, knowledge in language, knowledge in religion, knowledge in indigenous society. So there are 5 sub theme. Among 5, we have to address 2. Any of these we have to address 2. And then we have again the 5 areas of knowledge. So 5 areas of knowledge, we have natural science, human science, mathematics, history, arts. So we are not, so that areas of knowledge means we are not going to study the science as a discipline or natural science as a discipline, because the students have already taken up as a subject, main subject. But as a TOK, we look at the knowledge per se of a particular discipline. We looked at the problems of knowledge of a particular discipline. You know, suppose, say history. If we, in the history, one of the example of question is, if I say that, to what extent history is not about the study of a past, about the past history or the past story, or history is about how we interpret about the past. So there is a question, to what extent history is not about the study of past, but how we interpret about the past. So interpretation is a problem, because as I said, in the aims of TOK, knowledge as a different way of interpreting. Knowledge is the nature, you know, interpretive nature of knowledge. So you have a different interpretation of your knowledge. I have my own interpretation of my knowledge based on my culture, based on my background. You as a knower. So in the core theme, knower, we talk about the knowledge. We talk about the problem of knowledge. We talk about you as a knower. What is your role as a knower? Okay. And you as a knower, as individual, or you as a knower in the community, a member of community, or member of society, and you as a knower as a nation. So how your role, you know, that depends based on the context that we are talking about. So what happens is then, suppose, see, knowledge, technology. Now, in the relevant world, in the present world, we are already facing a lot of problems with the social media. In fact, if you watch news, the half of the problem is revolved around the technology these days, information, you know, the Twitter, these, that, the Facebook, these, that, you know, that we have no privacy right now. The life has no privacy at all because of these. So now the students will address these issues through TOK. So they have knowledge in the technology. Then we talked about, we will discuss about the problems of information. So the problems of information is, we are going to address what is misinformation, what is disinformation, what is fake news, how do we deal with that. So all these things we are going to discuss through the TOK syllabus, TOK curriculum, as a knower and the knowledge and the problem of knowledge. And then we have, at the end, we have assessment, which is most important. For every subject, there is an assessment. Correct. So for TOK, there is two assessment. One is TOK exhibition. So now this is a new thing. Earlier we have TOK presentation. So that is compatibility is much easier because student has to address one problem of a subject or context, and then they have to prepare a presentation, and then they will present. So three in a group, one's in a group. So three groups, five, and then we used to record, and they will present. But we will not going to send the recordings to the IBO, but we are going to send the paperwork, the documentation work to the external moderator. So now here, instead of presentation, we have exhibition. So in exhibition, what the students has to do is, the students has to choose 3 object in the sense digital object, in the form of digital object, like a book cover, a particular controversial picture, or a tweet, or students their own, you know, a baby poster of a student's own sister or brother is not a general baby picture from the internet. If the child has a particular memory about, you know, that a bone of her younger sister or a brother, so they can choose that. So 3 objects, and then they have to choose one IA prompt. IA prompt means a knowledge statement. IB has given a 35 knowledge statement. They have to choose one prompt, and then according to the prompt, they have to link those 3 objects to the prompt. And they have to write commentary of 900 words. Okay, so that is TOK exhibition. And the second one is TOK essay. So essay is what happens at the end. Students have to write more than 1200 words of one analytical essay. Prescribed title will issue from IBO. IBO will issue 6 titles. Students have to choose. And then they have to write an analytical article based on that title. And at the end, we will not send the article, but we have to send TK PPT. That is, there is a document where student has to write title, RLS, real life situation. What is real life situation they have used? How do they justify their statement? And then there is at the end there is a teacher comments. Teachers will also write basis on the students' performance. So we have to send the TPP to the external moderator, and they will mark based on the rubrics. There is a rubric also. So that will be the 2 assessment that TOK student has to do. And TOK is compulsory, as you know that. And even if you fail, TOK as well as extended essay compiled together, they will get 3 grades. But they mark separately, but overall together they will grade as 1. And if you fail to secure 3 or something, and they will not issue your diploma. So this is a serious business. So it's a compulsory as a serious business. So you cannot neglect that.
Correct.
Yes.
Tenzin, being a librarian, could you share what is the role of library and librarian in the subject? Because as you know, library is a hub of knowledge.
Right. So, you know what? Before I get into this, your answering your question, what I'll tell you is, you know, that how I got into a TOK stuff, TOK business, because you know that we are in the same profession.
Correct.
But you know, as your question, you know, tricks me to get into that subject. Why? The reason is, So for me also, I felt the same feeling as a librarian, you know, that I need to you know, have a good collection for the TOK as well, for sake of, not only for sake of IB authorization, but in general also we should have a good some kind of a collection to support TOK as well. So during that, you know, that but in order to collect the subject, collect the resources, first thing is we also should have some idea or some overview as a librarian about TOK. You know, before we like on, yes, you are right that as a librarian, you also need to have some kind of a TOK support, resource support collection in your library.
Yes.
However, before you know that, before you do that, as a librarian to you know, to collect some resources of TOK. And now these days, you know, that the librarians are very advanced in the technology, and they are in a very good form of sharing resources. So even if you Google it, you will find a lot of TOK collection resources, TOK specific list of collections. So you'll find a lot of books, a ready reference, ready prepared list shared by many wonderful librarians all over, and you will get very good resources on the whole. But the thing is that, main thing is that, you know, there are few books published by, few reference books which is published by different publishers, leading publishers, Oxford, Pearson. These are one. So these are the ultimate reference books for your teacher as well as for students. So as a librarian, first thing is that you need to, Oxford has, Cambridge has, and see, this is by Pearson. So you need to have, these are the first thing that you need to do, is you should have these books in your library for your teacher as well as student support. You can buy soft copy also, you can buy print copy also. And yeah, so these are the things that you can do as a librarian to start collecting the TOK resources in your library. But I repeat once again, in order to collect, what you need to do as a librarian, that you should have some overview of TOK curriculum, plus you need to take active support from your TOK team.
Correct. Thank you, Tenzin. It was a wonderful experience, and I must tell that I had a kind of, you know, interest in TOK. Now it has been increased with a manifold, and I'm eager to, you know more about TOK. So I will surely go through the suggestions that you have made, and I'm look forward that I will and the other librarian will get the guidance from you in same field.
Sure. Because you know that in our library, the see, the librarians are not aware of a specific TOK as per se. Otherwise, librarian already going through some kind of a TOK elements in the library, because we do classification. DDC, that DDC is TOK. You know that classification. Do you ask, if you ask a question by yourself, saying that while Dewey has classifying knowledges into a 10 category, so you need to ask, are there any biases involved while classifying the knowledge? Why some subjects are giving more weightage than the others? So these are the questions. And then see, how does the way that we organize or classify knowledge affects what we know? So these are the questions which very much relevant to TOK. So I leave you with that question. Thank you so much for having me.